When you join the United States Army, you are issued an ID card, otherwise known as a CAC card, which stands for Common Access Card. So when you go to basic training, they're going to take your photo and they are going to issue a CAC card that you have to maintain. This ID card is going to look different for dependents compared to active duty, as well as also look different for individuals that are retired. So those two ID cards will look a little bit different from each other, from if you're active duty or retired or a spouse. Now, let's talk a little bit about what is on that ID card. Obviously, you have a photo. That photo is usually in the camouflage uniform, the ACU uniform. There are some cases where it'll be in the dress uniform, and in some rare cases, it might be in civilian clothing. Sometimes it just depends on the circumstances that you were in when you were getting your photo done for that ID card. Now, along with that photo, there's also other things like which branch of military you're serving in. It's also going to have your name, of course, and it's also going to have your pay grade and your rank abbreviation. But then there's also some other key features on that ID card. There's a barcode that is used to be able to scan to maybe get on post, maybe through the gate, other situations. There's also another version of that barcode on the back of the ID card, along with a DoD ID number that is associated with that individual. Then there's also a chip. That chip has a lot of kind of information inside of it that kind of is stored in there. So when you insert it into a CAC reader, it identifies that individual. That usually has like a 4-digit PIN associated with that card that is for the individual to enter to gain access to a computer, so they can use their government email or just access a government computer, whatever the case might be. So it is important not to lose this ID card. If someone loses the ID card, you have to go through this big kind of process of probably having to get a counseling statement to be able to get a new one and receive another one. The expiration date on there usually goes out to your ETS date. If you're in for a lot longer, you may have an indefinite status and it kind of changes. And then when you re-enlist in the Army to stay in longer, you have to get a new ID card to extend out that expiration date. So there you go. That's ID card.